So I want to talk about the immune system just for a minute. We don't think about it quite as much now that we've come through a pandemic when everybody was focused on good immune health. But my husband had an interesting thing happen yesterday. He was a victim of a phishing attack and lost some money, and very quickly though realized what had happened and got very angry, but instead of just getting angry at the circumstance and getting discouraged and depressed, he realized that this was just an attack from our enemy. And what he did was, as soon as he was alone, he got into prayer, and he says that he got really angry, yelling at the devil and fighting back, using faith to fight back, because we are entitled to recoup all that the enemy steals from us. So he came home and told me this story, and I just kind of imagined him yelling at the devil. But I realized that that's exactly how we're supposed to fight in faith. And that's how our immune system works too. Our immune system has T cells and B cells and macrophages and all sorts of inflammatory cytokines that help fight off infections. So when you're exposed to a virus or a bacteria, your immune system immediately gets into gear and recognizes that this invader is foreign and neutralizes it. And that's how God designed our immune system to work. So when you think about our immune system, there's certain things that we need to do to be ready to fight the enemy. And these are some of the nutrients that I'm sure you're aware of, but vitamin C supports immune function. Vitamin D is crucial for immune function. You actually should check your levels, and I like to see them between 50 and 100. Zinc is good for fighting off viruses. Glutathione, N-acetylcysteine, some of these other things that support your antioxidant status. But just know that when you're fighting off an infection, you want to have all of those nutrients in your system, combined with all the good nutrients from healthy plant foods, clean sources of protein, healthy fats, all the good nutritional components that you need for your immune system to work well. And then if you have these supplements on board your daily routine, then when you're exposed to some sort of pathogen, a virus or bacteria, your immune system is going to be able to fight it off. So the same way our immune system fights off invaders that are threatening our health, be on guard and be prepared spiritually. Have the daily bread of the word, soak the word into your system, build yourself up in your faith, and be ready to recognize the enemy when he comes against you. And every once in a while, there will be a little bit of a door that's opened and he'll get you. But don't get angry at yourself. Don't get angry and get depressed and down. Get angry and then use your faith to fight against the enemy, because we have all the tools that we need to fight against the enemy, to defend ourselves, to have God's Spirit flowing through us, and we stand in faith. Because know that your enemy walks around roaring at you like a lion, but I imagine him as a toothless lion, because when we stand in faith and stand on the Word of God, we will overcome. So keep your immune system strong, both physically, medically, and spiritually. And always remember, we are blessed to be a blessing.